When I think of Africa, what comes to mind is
I think of really dark-skinned people. I think of gold. I think of Egypt, the pyramids. I think of some impoverished areas.
Beautiful land, but troubled.
Safaris, poverty, disease.
A lot of wildlife and a lot of organic cultivation. So these are the two things which come in my mind when I think of Africa.
It's a beautiful place. There's a lot of different, resources that could help the world economy, not just the African economy, but the world as a whole.
Culture.
And I like seeing the culture and everything because it gives people a broader perspective on how to go through life, because sometimes people have different values that they can all offer to one another.
I would say they have diamonds.
Wow, Africa has tons of resources like gold, diamonds, of course natural resources like oil, gas.
There's bauxite, there's gold, there's, name it, all different type of resources, lumber, land, people, everything.
Every single thing that the world needs is in Africa. We just need to have the ways to take advantage of these resources.
They have the resources, but a lot of corruption in the governments. Those resources are not well distributed to the communities and to the people.
Most of the time when coming to business issues, the local people are kept in the dark. Whereas, you look at the price of gold, you look at the price of diamond, and have the people that mining it don't have a clue as to how much it costs, and they better do it or else.
They suffer from hunger and killings, government issues and problems.
For the kids, lack of opportunities to study, jobs.
Children feeling hungry.
Malaria, that kind of thing, poverty.
Murder, corruption, theft.
Implementing democracy is going to be a really hard thing right now because of terrorism.
I mean, you see all the kids who can't, who deprived, who can't afford to pay medical bills for doctors and stuff. It's sad what's going on there, it really is.
People should get more involved in helping to make the planet a better place, starting with Africa.
We could help, give money and stuff, resources that we have that they don't necessarily have.
The global community and the corporate world should help Africa. These corporations should help Africa because these folks have been to Africa, tried to get the natural resources from there.
We should try and help them as much as we can possibly help them, because in the long run that'll help us.
The U.S. is like a very rich country. They should send educators over there.
Of the United Nations.
If we talk of the United Nations as a global area that's seeking to address problems of poverty alleviation, sustainable development, environmental problems, the commitment must come from all the partners, genuinely, so that they address these problems and that you no longer have these problems existing. Because if these problems remain plaguing societies, you will always be going back over and over at those problems. And that is not what you want. You want to put a stop to certain basic issues, basic problems, and address other fundamental problems that are emerging.
It's part of the UN, and UN has to step in if there's not a problem. It should not be United States' problem. It should be more of a worldly problem.
It is a global responsibility. I think we all have responsibilities to each other throughout the entire world. It's not just worry about where you live, but I think we have to worry about all our neighbors and everybody throughout the world.